Hey everyone, we have a really, really important gospel this weekend where Jesus says no one can serve two masters, right? What does this exactly mean, right? Imagine that you're on a team, let's say soccer, football, baseball, whatever it is, and you have two coaches, not just one, two coaches. And the one coach says, hey, we're going to have practice Saturday morning and we're gonna have it at this field. We're gonna gather at this field 9 o'clock in the morning. You're like, okay, got it. But then the second coach says, hey everyone, we're having practice Saturday morning 9 a.m. but at a different park, at a different field. All of a sudden now you're like, what do I do? Are you able to be two places at once? My guess is the answer is no. So what are you going to do, right? If you go where the first one told you to go, now you're upsetting the other one. But if you go where the second one goes, now you're upsetting the first. Like, you can't be at two places at once. We can't serve two masters, right? Now, in life, we know that God has certain directions and instructions, just kind of things for us. He says, hey, this is the way to live. This is the way to be a good person. Right? And hopefully we know that when we strive to be a good person, when we do things that are kind for others, when we tell the truth, when we know that feels good, right? But at the same time, the world around us can be all like, hey, whatever you can do to get more money, more possessions, get the things that you want, be able to do the things you want, that's going to make you happy. And sure, maybe it makes us feel happy somewhat, but sometimes if all we do is we just live for like that thing over there that like, oh gosh, if I just have more money, I'm going to be so much better off, right? But what if in order to get that more money, it makes it that we're not spending time with the people that we love, right? Or that we're not, maybe we're, kind of cutting corners and not really giving our heart to something because we're just going to try to do whatever seems to be most profitable. In this case, we're at a point where we're kind of torn between what am I going to serve? Am I going to serve trying to do the right thing and that joy that God gives me that way? Or am I going to try to just like whatever ends up being best for me, that's who I'm looking out for. I'm going to do things my way. I'm going to serve myself. You can't have it both ways. You can't. Now, the thing that's interesting is that in life, right, we can only have one master. We can only have one coach. But I think sometimes it's helpful to have teammates, right? So what if instead we say, God, yeah, I'm going to follow you. I'm going to let you be my coach. But these other things, like, I really like these things too. Great. Have those things as your teammates, right? Like, God isn't saying, like, you have to have no possessions. You have to have no money and just rely on me. Solely on me without no, God gives us teammates. Sometimes God gives us possessions. We can say, Lord, thank you for those things that help me to be who I am. Thank you for those things that help make me happy, right? But ultimately, we still always look to God as a coach and we say, I'm not going to serve those things. I'm going to serve God. I'm going to let God be in charge because I know that he's a good coach and I know that, well, he's going to give me victory in eternal life. So don't serve your possessions. Serve God. Don't let yourself be torn between the two. Because sometimes I think we can, like, what do I do? What am I supposed to do? Follow God. Follow his voice. Let him be the coach that you follow and know that victory will come. Have a great day and hopefully we'll see you Sunday.